Donald Trump has accepted that U.S. taxpayers will have to cover the initial funding of his wall that he estimated at a $10 to $12 billion, while other estimates are as high as $25 billion, according to BBC News. Trump plans to recuperate this money from Mexico, despite Mexico's leader insisting that they will not pay. In my research, I found that President Trump has a few different ways to receive payment for the wall from Mexico. He will do this by raising taxes on Mexican imports, adjusting border taxes, remittance fees, and raising fees on travel visas and border crossings. Trump plans to make Mexico pay for the wall through various taxes and fees. There are two taxes that he's trying to enforce on Mexico. One is on Mexico's imports on all their goods, and the other is a border adjustment tax. Trump also has two different types of fees that he'd like to set in place as well. One fee is through remittances, the other fee is on travel visas and border crossings. Trump's taxes and fees should be enough to cover for the wall. Trump plans to raise Mexico's tax and aid for the wall funding. This could pay out an estimated $10 billion per year. On the other hand, it could backfire by Mexico charging the U.S. the opposite tax to counteract the tax we're charging them. Or they could just trade with a different country altogether. Another tax President Trump would like to impose is an adjusted border tax. The Washington Post reports that this adjustment could raise $12 billion per year by lowering Mexico's corporation tax by 15%. However, this could raise U.S. consumer tax in the long run, according to Forbes magazine. Though Trump's tax reforms on Mexico have some possible downsides, it does seem as the U.S. taxpayers will get a return on their initial investment in the wall within the next few years. Trump also plans to implement higher fees on certain things to aid in wall payment. One of these fees is from remittances. These remittances, a remittance is any gift of money you send, as if, like, what he wants to hinder is the illegal immigrants making money here and sending it back to Mexico, where it more than doubles, because one US dollar is right over 18 pesos. So he would like to hinder that. He also hopes that this hindrance in the $25 billion remittance sector is enough to scare Mexico into just paying for the wall instead of us nickel and diming it through their taxes. According to BBC News, other fees Trump wants to increase are travel visa and border crossing fees. This fee increase would be broad, covering more countries with immigration problems, not just Mexico. Although it would raise revenue, it wouldn't be enough on its own, but accompanied by the raised taxes, it should play a great role in refunding the wall. In conclusion, President Trump is trying to raise taxes and fees on Mexico to make them pay U.S. taxpayers back for the wall. Trump believes that his plan will pay back the possible $25 billion that he could use to build the wall, but we'll just have to wait and see how it pans out. And I have my visual aid here. It's a map of the current border, which only goes from California to the start of Texas. His border, he would like to make the wall, of course, upgrade it from the fence we have currently and make it go all the way across the Texas border as well.